The overarching theme of this year's Commission on the Status of Women is innovation and technological change and education in the digital age for achieving gender equality and the empowerment of women and girls. The World Economic Forum tells us that women make up a paltry 26% of workers in data and AI worldwide. But as AI advances rapidly, so too are concerns around increasing diversity in AI development in order to deliver equitable outcomes when deploying the technology.
All these groups that tend to be in the margins of society.
Mlambo-Ngcuka says more needs to be done to empower black women to have the necessary influence on and within tech companies.
This is the time for us to work much harder. We need to address training, for instance, much stronger than we have before. We need policies that are enabling the entrance of these groups, the access to gadgets, the participation at different levels of the tech industries, tech companies, government and public sector institutions. We need to make sure that we bring in black people and black women in particular in much larger numbers.
She explained that women were absent from influencing the first, second and third industrial revolutions, from the mechanization of industry and manufacturing to the use of electricity and assembly lines to digitization, warning that their absence from shaping the fourth industrial revolution could usher in the beginning of the end.
If women are not represented, we did. We have to make sure that women participate. Women are programmers, women make apps, women develop software, women know about algorithms and influence them, and these algorithms must reflect the lived reality of women and not perpetuate the values that come with patriarchy and racism. It is absolutely critical for us not to be missing in action this time. We therefore need to make sure that we are positioning women through policy, advocacy, training, networking.
With a clear message here that without women's equal input into the systems that have become so critical to our daily lives, it remains a man's world, perpetuated by machines.
Otherwise, we will have this new era of this technology perpetuating racism, sexism on steroids. And we need to make sure that the younger people also understand this so that this does not become an issue for the next generation. I mean, these young people are still dealing with the issues that we were dealing with in the 80s. Now we're in a completely new era with new issues. Surely we have to make sure that we create a buffer in order to make sure that we give them a new beginning. Hard as it is, we have to keep on trying. This is not the time for us to give up.
With the gender-digital divide quickly becoming the new face of gender inequality, while centuries of patriarchy and damaging stereotypes prevent women innovators from getting the recognition they fully deserve. Sherwin Bryceby's SABC News, New York.